I told you every single time, don't you worry. You would always call me at the wrong time, so you can know what I was up to. Oh, don't you get that it's just stupid? Hey, just hear me out. It's been a while since we were good, so why we dragging out when we've been doing everything we could? I don't wanna feel so lonely tonight. Every time we spend time, I wanna do this for the last time. I don't need it, no, I don't need it, no, don't need you here to feel alright.
And 1684, are we clear to fly in via the arrival?
Who's that call?
Flight 1684, Frontier 1684.
Negative, fly present heading, expect vectors to fly.
Roger, present heading and vectors to final, Frontier 1684.
Surplus 1684, turn right heading 200, vectors to final.
Roger, 200, vectors to final, 1684.
Surplus 1684, 9 miles from jet set, turn right heading 230, maintain 3000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 24 right approach.
Roger, 230, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS 24 right approach, 1684. And SoCal approach, 1684, fully established 24 right approach.
What's your flight? 1684, wind 24013, runway 24 right.
Could land 24 right, flying clear 1684.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Los Angeles, this is Southwest 3245. We are determining the Irma 2 arrival. Information Alpha on board for Los Angeles. Southwest 3245.
Southwest 3245, SoCal approach, good evening. Information Alpha, altimeter 002, expect visual approach runway 24 right, descended by the Iron Man 2
Altimeter 3002, expect runway 24 right for Southwest 3245.
Alright, alright, alright. I'm glad that everybody is joining right now. Let's go ahead and that's some information I need to update real quick. Let's go ahead and get in the airplane. We are already set. We got a flight plan in, but that may change according to
SoCal approach, good evening, Cessna 704.
considering what
4,400
clearance might give us, so
6,500 VFR request.
we will
704 Yankee
go
Alpha,
with the
SoCal
flow on
approach.
this one.
Go ahead.
But let's go
704
ahead
Yankee Alpha, we're a
and
Cessna
get
150 slant
APUs
Alpha,
started up.
pick up VFR flight pulling up to Hawthorne, please.
We're 4 Yankee Alpha, squawk 4713.
4713, 4 Yankee Alpha.
let's see, which terminal am I at? Let's see, Alpha, 55 Alpha.
We're 4 Yankee Alpha, radar contact 15 miles northeast of home.
We got other ones around us.
Say you're requesting flight following the
So guys, we were at
4 Yankee Alpha.
4 Yankee
LAX
Alpha,
today.
Roger. You are below.
We're gonna
just,
be doing
below
a
Yankee
flight up
Alpha,
to
so
Seattle.
just caution, please,
I don't know.
Yeah, I got
Craig,
VFC
welcome
right
back,
now.
man.
We're in a left-hand
John
turn climbing to
Wayne
6,000.
Our Palm Springs altimeter is close. 2986.
2986, 4 Yankee Alpha, thank you.
American 48, we'll do short.
No, this is the Airbus A321.
2048 at pop across runway 25 right taxi.
And forgive me if the radio controllers are a little loud. I'm still trying to get a hold on how to control all these volumes. So just keep that in mind. If you think it's a little loud, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try and adjust it, but I'm not promising anything because I'm still figuring it out myself. But we'll wait a couple more minutes. I requested clearance for 2 minutes from now, so
I was 3727 SoCal departure. Good evening, clear to Sacramento Airport. Lady J4 departure. C-stroke transition that I was filed. Climb via SID except maintain 5,000. Squawk 4740.
alright, so let's go ahead and get started.
Clear to Sacramento, related to for departure, Castro transition in this files, except maintain 5,000, then squawk 4740 for SkyWest 3727.
3727, you're back here at 24 left. Advise ready for taxi.
2 left, we'll give you a call when ready, taxi SkyWest 3727.
1684, if I didn't already give it to you, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 24 right, Frontier 1684.
Southwest 3245, after Cliffy, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3000 after, could you repeat the waypoint once again for Southwest 3245?
Southwest 3245, after Cliffy.
Don't mind me, I'm just waiting.
Okay, roger. So after Griffin, descend and maintain 3000. Southwest 3245.
Good evening, clearance. American Airlines 1221 requesting clearance to Seattle at gate A55. Information Alpha.
American 1221, SoCal departure, for to Seattle Airport, Summer 2 departure, Skidder transition, then as filed. Climb via SID, except maintain 5,000, squawk 4655.
Okay, American 1221, go via Summer departure and scatter, and then maintain as filed 5,000, squawk 4655. American 1221.
You're back, correct, runway 24 left for departure, advise ready for taxi.
Advise ready when ready for taxi.
For American 1221, it would actually be 25 right for departure, advise ready for taxi.
American 1221, 25 right. Roger.
Frontier 1684, vacator runway 24 right, holding short 24 to left, requesting taxi to the gate, please. Thanks. 1684 heavy.
1684 at Zulu, cross runway 24 left, taxi to parking via Echo Delta.
Roger, clear to cross 24 to left and taxi via Echo and Delta to the gate. 1684 heavy.
SoCal approach 4 Yankee Alpha. Is pop-up IFR okay with you at this time?
Route 4 Yankee Alpha, affirmative.
Alright, if you give me a moment, I'll give you a route.
Alright guys, so as you heard, we are leaving via the 25 Romeo on the Summer 2 SID. Transition's going to be at waypoint scatter, or yeah. So basically we're going to be leaving 25 right, follow these waypoints, maintain 5,000, and then we're going to veer right at Summer, and then up to looks like scatter, which is this point right here, and then yeah, after that we'll switch. After we depart, we'll switch over to I'm guessing it's LAX Center. That they have LAX in Oakland up right now, so go ahead and get that ready, which it is. So this is going to be an easy one because there's not everybody online right now, so I don't need to switch between like tower, ground, clearance, whatever. Looks like approach is handling all that. So I've already pre-planned the, what is it, our better pushback. So when you guys are ready, I'm ready, and I'm about to push back now. Let's go ahead and make sure the plane's all buttoned up. Yes, this is the new chair. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Tonight we are flying on some VATSIM from LAX up to Seattle. And let's go ahead and get these people notified that we're about to leave out of here. Let's see, fuel can come on. If you believe can come on. Go ahead, test left and right engines. So we don't need comms 3, so we'll just leave that off. And we are good to go on that point. Let's make sure APU is up and alive. It says 100% flaps open, so we good there.
SoCal approach Cessna 4 Yankee Alpha, ready to copy IFR.
Alright, so we're ready to contact ground for pushback.
For 4 Yankee Alpha, clear to the Hawthorne Airport. Present position direct Paradise VOR, Victor 8, Seal Beach direct, maintain 6,000.
Alright, clear to the Hawthorne Airport via Paradise, Victor 8, Seal Beach direct, maintain 6,000.
Good evening, approach, American 1221, ready for pushback and startup.
Victor 1221 runway, pushback on Charlie approved, advised ready for taxi.
Alright. So let's go ahead and do this. That better pushback up here. So APU's up, we're going to ahead and disconnect ground power. And start our pushback.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
So guys, this is my first live stream on VATSIM. You guys are the welcoming crew. Hopefully I do a good job. I've been practicing, even though I'm still not perfect. By far, I'm not perfect at all. So my hiccups are still on the approaches and landings, but let's see if we can get this done tonight. This is a new one on me. I've never left out of LAX. And so far it's been pretty planned. As planned, I should say that. So, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And once we get up in there, I'll kick on some tunes, and then we
All right.
turn down the volume on that
We're ready to connect.
ground control, and then yeah, we don't have to have it so loud. But I've had issues with. I got rid of Squawk Box and I went to X-Pilot because I was having issues listening to certain controllers, and I didn't know if that was it. So I'm gonna try X-Pilot for a little bit. And the simplicity of X-Pilot is so much better. Hey Kevin, how are you doing? And I couldn't figure out why all the airplanes were
Welcome
below
aboard, Captain.
the ground,
Bypass
so I got
inserted.
rid of the
Go and kill the
LAX
parking brake
scenery
when
I
you're ready
had
to
just
go.
to see if it made a difference. It didn't, so unfortunately I don't have my good LAX scenery on.
Southwest 3245, vectors, final approach course, turn right, heading 200.
Turn 200 for Southwest 3245.
Alright, I think he said he's ready for brake spiel.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Alright. Go ahead. Start with let's start with engine 1. Let me go ahead and get this other. Let's see, 46.
Local approach United 264,
4655.
sending group level 180 on the Comics 2.
United 264, SoCal approach, good evening. Landing runway 27, descend by the Comics 2 arrival. Expect the RNAV Yankee, or correction, RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach.
Send by the Comics 2 for the RNAV Yankee, or RNAV, I believe it was RNAV Yankee 27 United 264.
Go ahead and turn that on for some weather turbulence information.
Southwest 3245, 8 miles from Jetsa, fly heading 230. Maintain 3000 until established.
Rex,
Good
thanks for the
runway
like.
24
Kevin, thanks for the
approach.
like. Lane, thanks for the follow. Isaac, thanks for the like.
230,
Mark, thanks for the like.
descent maintain established for 24 right, Southwest 3245.
Control landing is it too late to deplane?
We're ready to go. We're ready to taxi runway 24 left.
It's a little bit late.
Runway 24 left, taxi by Delta 9, Echo.
Alright, so it looks like engine 1 is stable. Let's go ahead and get engine 2 fired up.
Delta 9 Echo, SkyWest 3727.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Roger that.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
And while we wait for engine 2 to come up, we can go ahead and put flaps down to 1. So if you're now just joining, go ahead and hit that like and follow button. That way you know next time that I'm online. Alright, engine 2 is up. Let's go ahead and set that back to norm. We could go ahead, spoilers are to armed. Flaps are to 1. See, our code is 4655. That is correct.
And we're
We are on
disconnected.
Charlie
Signal
right
and pin on the
now.
left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Let's go ahead
Southwest
and
3245, runway 24 right, clear to land.
one thing
32 land, runway 24 right, Southwest 3245.
go ahead and turn on taxi lights.
United
Runway
264 at
turn off
Cloman,
lights.
cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach.
We're on RNAV Zulu 27 at Cleveland United 264.
Oh, he's already gone. Alright, I believe I am ready to go, so let's go ahead and do this. American 1221 ready for taxi.
American 1221, runway 25 right, taxi by Bravo.
Runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo. All right. Go ahead, take off. I hear you, Ty. Bourbon is definitely my favorite. That is my liquor go-to of choice.
Circle approach, Giant 522.
Giant 522, SoCal approach, go ahead.
Descent to cross flavor 140, Giant 522.
Giant 522.
Again,
SoCal
apologize
approach.
for the
Visual approach, runway 26
loudness of
Descend
the
maintain
1000.
what is it, VATSIM. I'm getting used to it, and sometimes I can't hear. If you've ever been in the military or the army, they have this thing called arty ears, but more than likely it's just I'm deaf as hell now.
Skywest 3727, ready to go to 4 left.
Skywest 3747, way 24 left. Clear for takeoff, traffic is on 4 miles per mile, 737 for the parallel.
Gotta make it back on to Charlie
Clear
here.
for takeoff to 4 left, Skywest 3727.
Go ahead and make this turn. Alright, so APU can come off now. We are good on that. Johnny, what's up, my man? How are you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the channel. Jay, good morning. Welcome back from St. Martin, man. Love that island. Wish I could go back, man. Me and my wife are dying for vacations. So guys, we're here taxiing via the Bravo over to 25 right. And yeah, let's do this.
So
That was 3727, radar contact, say altitude.
1,300.
Let me go ahead and slow down here. I'm still.
3727, roger, climb and maintain 13,000.
13,000, Skywest 3727.
Share. Group.
0 Yankee or 4 Yankee Alpha, advise me of the Hawthorne weather and approach request here.
So guys, if you haven't already, request to join my new forum page. It's linked to this IT Fly Guy. It's called Flight Simulator Network. I don't want it to be just based around what is it called? X-Plane, so it's more for all flight simulation. I appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. Anthony, how you doing, my man? Thanks for stopping by.
600, the 210 uniform.
Oh my god, this person sounds like he just got done smoking a whole pack. Let's make sure I got hopefully I got the right center.
Southwest 3245, we have vacated Alpha Alpha.
Giant 522, over to center, maintain 8,000.
Alright, so I do believe we're about here to the runway.
8,100, Giant 522.
What's up,
So, how you
everybody?
doing over 888 Golf Yankee, like
Thanks,
IFR
thanks.
2 Los
Yeah, the gaming chair. When I took the picture the other day of my desk, I knew a gaming chair was coming in the mail. It was actually supposed to be here tomorrow, but it showed up 4 days early.
Squawk 4614.
Berkeley, Las Vegas, York 4 miles in transition, then it's filed plan via city except maintain 5,000. Let's go 4614 for 888 Golf Yankee.
Very Golf Yankee, you're back correct. 25 left, advise with the taxi.
Hey, looks
I
like
think
25
I go
left,
to
Golf Yankee
the,
next.
So that was 3727, connect LA Center 125.8
Actually, I'll go down to the
125.8, Sky was 3727. Have a great night.
522.
Hey, Anthony, yeah, I'm live right now.
26 left approach.
Rommel, thanks for the
Silkhouse.
like. Flexus, thanks for the
November
like.
22,
Bombit, thanks for the like. Zachary, thanks for the like. Jonas, thanks for the like. Appreciate all the love and support.
Turn left heading 1.
Johnny, thanks for the stars, my man. Appreciate it very much.
Left 110, Giant 5 Teacher.
Go ahead, line up here.
November 0 Echo uniform, no need for clearance, advise ready for taxi.
Ready to taxi, 210 Echo uniform.
Thank you very much, Johnny. I appreciate it. Lately, you've been my top donor.
Taxi by Alpha.
Let's go ahead, turn on takeoff lights.
Giant 522 heavy descent to maintain 8,000.
We are good on everything else. There's
8,000,
no
Giant 5
lights.
Teacher.
Auto brake 2
24
max.
taxi by Alpha, 210 Echo
Signs
uniform.
on. Cabin check.
Cessna approach, Cessna 704
And
Yankee Alpha.
takeoff
Got the 1 minute
config.
weather, we'll take the visual.
Number 4 Yankee Alpha, roger, expect visual approach in 125.
Alright, we'll expect visual to, what is it, 25 for 4 Yankee Alpha.
American 1221. Good evening, approach. We are ready for takeoff.
Southwest 3245 at Alpha Alpha, cross runway 2 for left, taxi departure by Avitab.
Okay, so cross runway 2 for left by Alpha Alpha, and then Echo and Delta, and then to the ramp for Southwest 3245.
American 1221 right there.
Mr. Jimenez. Yes, I do recognize you. Approach. American 1221. Ready for takeoff.
Ground at San Diego grounds on 1234. Who else is calling?
This is American 1221. Ready for takeoff.
Air 1229, gave it to you, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right. Ready for takeoff. American 1221.
Giant 522, heavy turn right heading 130.
130, Giant 5 Teacher.
The 264, dinner already gave it to you, runway 27 clear left.
John Splitty, thanks for the follow, my man. Todd, thanks for the like. All right, we are full toga today. So we are climbing to 5,000 feet, maintaining that until we get other clearance. Approaching V1 and takeoff.
Giant 522,
Positive rate. Gear up.
6,000, confirm ready for Giant 5 Teacher.
SoCal 210 Echo uniform is running short of 24 at Alpha at Fulton.
210 Echo uniform, straight up departure for 124.
Cliff takeoff straight out departure to 10 Echo uniform.
Shit.
2319, runway 27, clear to take off. Or correction, runway 2, hold short runway 27, arriving 737 Captain.
Yes, it did go over speed there. Honestly thought the plane had it.
Approach, can you confirm the reading for Giant 52?
There we go. Apologize for that.
Giant 522, say again.
You
Cannot
when
hear.
you say to change the reading for Giant 52?
Giant 522, turn right heading 260.
Just 60 Giant 52, thank you.
Can't remember which sounds I have. There we go.
Delta 2, SoCal departure, good evening, clear to San Diego Airport, Cathedral, 1 departure, thermal, then as filed, maintain 8,000. You can expect 6,000 as your final, 5 minutes after departure frequency, 124.5, scope 147. Delta 2, back correct, runway 31 right for departure, advisory.
Oh shit! What do we do?
522 heavy, turn right heading 270, percent maintain 5,000.
270 5000 Giant 52.
No, I know that. You had me going to the wrong thing, my man.
Giant 522 heavy, proceed direct Pettis, cross Pettis at or above 4,000, cleared ILS runway 26 left approach.
Clear to ILS 26 left approach, crossing Pets 5000 Giant 52.
There we go.
264 exit left, contact ground 12319. United 2319, runway 27, clear to take off. Giant 522, wind 2308, runway 26 left, clear left.
26 left, clear to land Giant 52.
2, Palm Springs altimeter 286.
Is that waypoint dark? Alright, so the one night I try VATSIM, I'm having autopilot issues, but we can correct them.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Runway 31 left for departure, cross ready for taxi.
Sure, this is funny. I'm having a good time though. Good training, good training. summer. Correct to... There we go. Once I can get this autopilot correct.
American 1445, you're on my frequency. You can contact Los Angeles Center 125.8. I'm logging off. We're going to take it over.
Hell yeah, man. I've been watching your Warzone lately. Why does this thing keep denying me? You're up.
Uhuru 0 Yankee Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center 125.8.
185.
All aircraft on frequency. SoCal approach is logging off. You can contact Los Angeles Center 125.8 for continuing service.
Yeah, American 009, I think I might be on the wrong frequency. I'm here at PHX. Do you know if are they not online?
No, it doesn't look like Albuquerque's online.
Alrighty, sorry about that. Thanks for the radio check, sir. Have a good day.
Thanks. FedEx 326 at Seaview, cleared ILS runway 25 left approach.
At Seaview, cleared ILS runway 25 approach. FedEx 326.
Alright guys, why am I not able to
United at LA, sir, 2319. 9,400 feet, climbing from 3.
why am I not able to maintain this flight plan?
At 2319 LA Center, squawk 7317.
LA Center for hello, Cessna 704 Yankee Alpha with the 5900. I'd like to cancel my IFR to VFR at 4500 down.
Cessna 4 Yankee Alpha LA Center, Roger. Do you want to keep your flight following?
Yes, that is fine.
Roger. After cancellation is received 0058 and maintain VFR. The Main altimeters 3001.
3001, maintain VFR, Cessna 4 Yankee Alpha.
LX Center, American 1221, maintaining 5,000 via the Summer 2 departure, heading to Scatter.
American 1221 LA Center, squawk 7101.
LAX Center, American 1445, holding short runway 27, ready to take off.
American 1445 LA Center, wind 30010927, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, American 1445.
Los Angeles Center, Delta 2 at palm structure to taxi 311.
American 1221 radar, contact 40 southwest of San Marcos, cover maintain flight level 360.
Climb level, flight level 360.
LA Center, American 135, reaching the top of the descent.
American 135, descend via the Angel. Actually, do you have the Angel arrival? Looks like you're on the Vaga.
Stand by, Bravo to the
Delta 2, runway 31 left, taxi via Whiskey Alpha.
Everyone left Whiskey Alpha, Delta 2.
Alright, so what in the
And American
heck is
135 to the
going
Angel.
on? And why am I not able to maintain my autopilot? What am I doing?
American 135 Roger, when able, proceed to right B call and join the Angel 4 arrival. Descend via the Angel 4 arrival.
Roger, descend via the Angel 4 arrival. Can you say again that waypoint for American?
135, it's B call, Bravo, Charlie, Alpha, Lima, Lima.
Again, it is not letting me.
Roger, direct B call, American 135.
What am I doing wrong? Guys, help me out. I cannot get the autopilot. Is it because I am...
American 1080 at Circus, cleared ILS runway 25, left approach.
At Circus, clear the ILS 25 left approach.
So I'm still flying manual. Go ahead, go lights off. I can't seem to get...
Skywest 3727, contact Oakland Center, 132.2.
132.2 for Skywest 3727. Have a great night.
Cessna 4 Yankee Alpha, traffic 3 o'clock and less than 2 miles. Alticate's 4,000 at the night.
Let's try it now. There we go. Alright, I had to reset my trim.
LA Center, Robin, 212 Echo Uniform is...
There we go. Alright guys, thank you for being patient.
Calling LA Center second.
Yeah, so what adventure for my first VATSIM stream. I appreciate everybody stopping by. This guy sounds like he's smoking a pack.
November 210 Echo Uniform LA Center, squawk 7117, maintain VFR.
7117, 210 Echo Uniform.
LA Center, American 1445, with you at 2500, climbing 14,000.
Yes, it is.
American 1445, radar contact, comma maintain flight level 200.
I maintain flight level 200, American 1445.
United 2319, squawk 7137, 7137.
See, this is what I don't like about, you know, using VATSIM. He, not an individual, but I always have
runway
issues
31
here.
left, clear for takeoff, wind 3106.
LA Center, Delta 1425 with you, looking to copy IFR to San Francisco.
Well, 1425 request standby. November 0 Echo Uniform radar contact 6 west of the Paradise VOR. Maintain VFR at the John Lane altimeters 3001.
3001, maintain VFRs, 210 Echo Uniform.
Los Angeles Center, 4819 heavy, short of runway 27, San Diego.
The knob inside doesn't really do anything. I've noticed that.
FX 4819, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind 2908.
Clear for takeoff.
United 2319, radar contact 25 east southeast of Santa Catalina VOR, comma maintain flight level 310. Skywest 3727, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
Yes, he does sound like he has a sore throat.
Delta 2, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level. Correction, climb and maintain 16,000. Up to 16,000, Delta 10.
So I still haven't made the decision on Smart Copilot. think I want to try it out, but the trial one only allows you.
Clear to San Francisco Airport, dark tree departure, step transition that is filed. Climb via SID, squawk 7316.
It only allows you to do 30-minute flights.
To San Francisco, dark 3, stoke transition, climb via the SID, and 7316 squawk, Delta 1425.
Alright, if you're now just joining, go ahead and hit that like and follow button. That way you get to see all my content when I go live.
Roger, 25 right, Delta 1425.
Alright, so how's everybody's day going so far? I know my friends in the Philippines, it's morning time, 9 a.m. Welcome back to work. If you're able to work.
Still advised. Slow it down to 250, American 1080. If you're higher right now, that's fine. Once you transition that below 10, maintain 250. We're on profile, so we'll just, we'll get it down to 250, American 1080, no problem.
Guys, I am loving this new chair. It makes a world of a difference when you are sitting in something good rather than something shitty.
Radar contact, climb and maintain, level tree 30.
Climb and maintain, level tree 30, 4819 heavy.
LEX Center, American 1221. What did you say the top of altitude is?
American 1221, floodable tree 6036.
Alright, American 1221, flight level 36, copy that. Anyways guys, we are flying the Airbus A321. We're rocking the American Airlines so far.
Los Angeles Center, FedEx 763.
This is a
runway 27, San Diego, ready to go.
This is a user requested flight.
Cleared to take off, wind 2908.
Copy winds, clear for takeoff 27, 763.
Let's go ahead and turn down.
Delta 613 at Clever, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 20, right approach, downwind altimeter 3001. Mr. Clever, clear 20, approach 613.
Australia, welcome mate. Thanks for stopping in. It's a pretty cool place. I would like to visit one day. Which other flights are scheduled this evening? So depending on this flight, I don't know at this point. This is a longer flight, about a 2-hour flight, so this may be it. I have to go into the office in the morning, so I think this might be the only flight for the night.
Delta 1425, ready taxi 25 right.
Delta 1425, runway 25, right taxi via Charlie 6 and Bravo.
Charlie 6 Bravo, Delta 1425.
Good day from the Philippines. Welcome, Mark. My friends from the Philippines. Welcome, welcome.
Tango Romeo Mike. Delta 2, clearing thermal. Direct thermal.
Let's go ahead and turn down this pilot a little bit more.
FedEx 763, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Up to 10,000. FedEx 763.
Appreciate everybody stopping in this evening. Maybe they're serving the in-flight beverages already. Probably need to let them know that we're clear to take out all their wireless devices. All right. So guys, what do you guys think about me being on VATSIM? I said I was going to do it once I hit 1,000. I hit 1,000, so let's continue all the good times.
November 0 Echo Uniform, no traffic between you and the Red Lift Airport. Squawk will be VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. 210 beautiful, thank you.
Hey Mark, this is the A321. This is the Tolus A321. My apologies. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that share button. That way I can get out there and touch some fellow aviation enthusiasts, virtual aviation enthusiasts. Maybe they can join in on the fun and chat.
Maintain 5,000, 7160 in the box, 39, 1021. At 1021, we're back correct, runway 25 right for departure. 25 right for departure, 9, 1021. FedEx 326, runway 25, left and middle ahead, wind 26.
So we're at 28,800.
Middle ahead, 25 left, FedEx 326. Delta 1425, RNAV 2 Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, wind 26 or 15. RNAV Docker, clear for takeoff, 25 right, Delta 1425. American 1221, contact Oakland Center 132.2, good day.
Alright, so contact Oakland Center.
American 1221, contact Oakland Center 132.2, good day.
American 1221, contacting Oakland Center. Good evening, Oakland Center, American 1221, 290, flight level 29, climbing to flight level 36.
American 1221, Oakland Center, hello.
Alright, so everything is going to plan. The only thing that has changed was the our flight level, our planned flight level was 3-4. We are going up to 3-6. Ricardo, thanks for the like, my friend. Paulo, thanks for the like. John, thanks for the like. John Splitty, thanks for the follow. Todd, thanks for the like. I try to catch up to everybody once I can get a manageable moment. Overall, hope everybody's having a good day or a good night, depending where you're at. I'm drinking some water now, but I might go for some bourbon in a little bit. Somebody else got me on a quench for some bourbon. I like Jim Beam, but I'm more of a Buffalo Trace kind of person. Jonathan, thanks for the like. So guys, this is my first flight on VATSIM, live by the way. We departed out of LAX, we're going up to Seattle. So my biggest issue with learning this VATSIM is during the descend and the landing. So this is another one of those figure it out flights. So be patient. I may mess it up. I am not perfect. Feel naked without a hat. Anyways, welcome to the channel if this is your first time. Always trying to change it up, people. Let's go ahead. I feel like we are high enough. Turn off realistic radio sounds. Exit out of that. Let's go ahead and get some. Alright guys, let me know if that music's too loud. Just more for background so it's not completely silent while I look like an idiot talking on VATSIM. So if you're joining on YouTube, I appreciate the stop by. Welcome to the channel. Make sure to leave a comment if you want to chat. And if you didn't know that I have a YouTube and you follow on Facebook, go ahead and also subscribe to that YouTube page.
Arrival.
Clear directive via the mono.
Yes, this is going to be the only flight for tonight.
Arrival, UPS 942.
UPS 942, read back correct.
So let's go ahead and get our chart set up for Seattle. And our flight plan for today is calling for the what's arrival? I already forgot. So we're transitioning at LMT and we're landing via the Hawk Z7 on the 16 left.
Skywest 3727, contact NorCal approach 133.95.
133.95, Skywest 3727, 39.
What did I say, 16 left? Yeah. Alright, so our ILS intercept's going to be at 1900 today. And, decision height's going to be 200 today. And our missed approach, it looks like we're going to climb to 900 feet on heading 165. And then vector over to VOR, Seattle 1168. And hold at Tebin. Or maybe that's what it means. Yeah. Or no? No, that's not it. Alright, no. Climb 900 on heading 165, then outbound on CVRR, route 161, cross to Ben. And, yeah. So we're good to go on that. Let's go ahead and bring up our arrival. There we go, guys. PC specs. Let's see. What is my PC specs? Let me see if I can go ahead and put that in there. I'll put that in there for you guys once I can find my document that I have it in. So I created a streaming document so I can just keep everything saved. That way if somebody asked me via Facebook, I can just copy and paste. Anyways, Addons, thanks for the like. Renz, thanks for the like. Mark, thanks for the follow. Philip, thanks for the like. Merrick, I think I meant Merrick, thanks for the follow and like. Let's go ahead and let me find my Facebook page or wherever this video is posted.
그리고 Center Korea 1 pill video passing 1,000.
Korea 112 Oakland Center, low climb maintain flight level 290.
Climb maintain flight level 290 Korea 1,000.
Alright, so I'm posting PC specs in the chat, so go ahead and check that. And if you're on YouTube, you can just hit exclamation specs.
42 meter contact lost.
Manila to Honolulu. That's going to be a long flight.
1460, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, 1460.
Ton, thanks for the like. If you're now just joining, I appreciate it. Trying to keep this flight entertaining. That is why I'm on VATSIM tonight. And I actually, I joined Boston Virtual ATC, and I'm actually going to study up to become a, what is it, ATC on VATSIM. So I'm in the middle of that studying as well, on top of just regular VATSIM. Problem is, it's hard to find time to do all this stuff, guys. It's my schedule is very busy. So guys, if you missed it yesterday on the video, one of my videos, I brought my baby son on the air, and if you haven't seen him, go ahead and check out that video. All right. What was I doing? I was going to adjust my video capture device to see if I can zoom out a little bit. There we go. So I got a ghetto green screen, but it's all good. Tell you what, this new chair is comfortable. So I hope the viewer that requested this specific flight is watching right now. And if you haven't already, go ahead and also join my Discord. You can find that link in Facebook or YouTube in the description.
Hello, Oakland Center, Southwest 3696 is with you, climbing through 12,900 for 19,000.
Southwest 3696, Oakland Center, climbing to level 330, confirm your right to Intel.
Yes, we're direct Intel, the Southwest 3696, and up to, climbing up to 330, Southwest 3696.
Thank you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Perf information. And are we still climbing? Are we being limited right now? Let's check this out. 36. Why am I not able to go to 36? Oh, it's because let's go ahead and put in 36 on that.
Oakland Center, good day. So United 215 passing 115, climbing flight level 190.
United 215, Oakland Center, hello, climb, maintain flight level 350.
350, United 215.
I guess we'll continue to climb after we get out of this waypoint. Anyways, for the person asking for the PC specs, I hope you got the answer in the comments, so just check that out if you haven't already. As for the 767 request from Manila to Honolulu, that is a long flight. I don't know if it's under 2 hours it can be done, but anything over 2 hours I try not to do them. So if you're wondering what the scenery is, this is Ortho 4XP scenery. Tell you what, my first investment as a big streamer is going to be an appropriate green screen to go behind me. And I wish this thing would just finish climb. Let's stop a climb.
Local departure, good evening, such as 262 with you past 2,900.
Southwest 262, Oakland Center, climb maintain flight level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 190, Southwest 262.
Alright.
Oakland Center, Alaska 440, will be climbing to 14,300 for flight level 190.
Alaska 440, Oakland Center, climb maintain flight level 310.
Up to 310, Alaska 440.
If a real airline got into trouble and 2 pilots got incapacitated, depending on the aircraft, I do have confidence that I may be able to get it on the ground. I do not know if I can handle multi-panel, but I don't see why I would have an issue, because I imagine that multi-panel, you know, conditions like that really does not affect performance that much, because it's all it is taking information from your simulator and it's projecting it on a screen. It's not like it's pulling it from online or, you know, streaming to online. It's basically just taking, you know, just like this little bar up here is pulling data from, you know, the X-plane itself.
Contact, climb maintain flight level 330.
Basically, that's going to do the same thing. I don't know as far as SATEC plugins. I've never had one, so unfortunately, you're going to have to ask somebody on that one. But yeah, I'm not sure about taking control. I don't even know if they would let me, but
Oakland Center, Delta 1425 with you, flight level 35.3 for 36.
Delta 425, Oakland Center, welcome aboard.
But I mean, these simulators, real pilots are on these all the time. So, I mean, if they can tell me that this is like, you know, close to almost real with some of the systems and how these planes fly, I think I have a lot of practice that you know, if the flight staff would let me and I could listen to ATC, because at that point you're in a special situation and you're pulling an emergency, you know, descent and everything else.
Oakland Center, hello.
And these planes pretty much can land themselves if you know how to set it up.
Requesting VFR flight for 12 is consistent direction with the fast fire. I want to take a Bravo contact NorCal 133.95. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, so I have Yoke, Throttle, Rudder, and then I also have a joystick for like Airbuses and fighter jets.
Southwest 262, radar contact lost.
So, hope everybody is doing good. If you're just now joining, welcome back. And make sure you hit that like, subscribe, or follow button. Trying to keep it as real as it can get with VATSIM tonight. That music sounds a little bit loud. I might turn it down just a tad bit. So yeah, my next VATSIM flight will be in the Philippines. It will not be tonight though, so maybe tomorrow night I can fly in the Philippines. Maybe catch some of that Manila ATC. How's it going, man? Welcome back, Jason. Hope all is well. Yeah, I know. I'm doing this to pass time as well. I do have to go into work tomorrow. It'll be the first time I've been into my office in probably 2 or 3 weeks. But I also have a kid that is 8 months old, so my work does not really want me coming into the office that much. At least they care about my family. So it looks like we just flew over San Jose. If anybody's wondering, that is San Jose down there. Safik,
112 LA Center will be closing.
welcome back.
This
This is the Corsair Void wireless.
See you, Korean 112.
And I actually got it refurbished from Amazon for, I think, 50 bucks. And I've had it for about a year, and it's done very well. So my family's doing as good as it can be right now, given today's circumstances. So excuse me if we are not able to get at exterior views at points. I am paying attention to VATSIM, so I do need to be able to
leveling 100.
I do need to pay attention and, you know, follow prompts. Maybe flickering in between outside and inside.
Level 350.
Up 350 United 2433.
I don't know who I'm going to be transferred to next, since this is the first time I'm leaving on VATSIM out of LAX. This is actually my first stream on VATSIM, so thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's extremely possible. That's what people used to do back before, you know, everybody could afford a flight yoke or a joystick. But joysticks are so cheap now. I mean, I got rudders, a joystick, and the throttle as a package deal for, I think, 90 bucks. Back when Amazon was, I don't know, it randomly came on sale on Amazon, and I was able to catch it at 90 bucks for all three. So you're talking about $30 a device, pretty much. You just got to watch the sales on Amazon if you do have access to Amazon. That's what I do. And of course, I always read reviews.
Number 1465, printed number 1425, will send the end user for 4 arrival altimeter 3004.
Send the surfer 4, Delta 1425.
Cauldron, how are you doing, man? I meant to send you something back about what you sent me in a message. I apologize. I've been busy all day taking care of kid and, you know, spending family time and other stuff. I've got so much stuff going on right now, it isn't even funny. But guys, if you didn't know, I created a new flight enthusiasm. Why did I say that way? Sometimes I mix up my words, but so basically I created a group that's attached to my IT Fly Guy page, or yeah, my page, and it's called American Flight not American Flight Flight Simulation Network. It is basically a forum or a group that I created earlier today, and it's based off of X-Plane, DCS, IL2, any aviation page, just like the current X-Plane page that everybody is on. But I want it to be centered around virtual aviation as a total. So that was the whole purpose. That way it's not just concentrated in one. You get all aspects and whatever information you may need for all these sims that are out there. So you can find the link to Flight Simulation Network in my page, or you can also search it. It is a public.
Hey, Oakland Center, such as 262, how do you read me?
It is public, so go ahead and join it if you want.
Thanks, such as 262.
Appreciate everybody joining. Franklin, thanks for the shares, the like, and Richard, thanks for the follow. James, thanks for the like as well. Cauldron, thanks for the like. Appreciate all the support, guys. I think my next flight will be in a 727, just so I can get some VATSIM experience with the 727, because that is a difficult aircraft to fly. It won't be tonight because this is this, I believe, might be my only flight. Actually, I only have an hour and 15 left. Well, no, this might be my only flight. I do have to go into work tomorrow. Yes, I am on VATSIM right now. Mark, thanks for the like. So this is my first live broadcast on VATSIM. So if you like what you're seeing or hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. You train ATC living for, oh, ATC for a living. Man, that's awesome. Well, don't don't judge, because this is a definite new experience for me. This is my first live flight on VATSIM, and yeah. Don't make fun of me when I mess it up. I tend not to get mic fright, but you know, it does happen. I'm still trying to process this information. But I'm actually trying to study to become a virtual ATC based out of Boston, and then eventually based out of my local airport that's close to me in the simulator itself. I'm going to check out a website real quick and see what is the next zone that I get into. Klein, thanks for the like. Connor, thanks for the like. It's called VATtastic, and that will tell me what I'm flying into. It is a live representation of the whole VATSIM network right now. Hopefully it loads. Dismiss. So where am I at? Okay. 36,000 feet, so I am live. So it looks like I'm going to lose VATSIM here after Oakland Center, and then it looks like unless another area controller comes on in the Seattle area, the closest thing is Vancouver. But that is outside of the Seattle area, so I may not be able to pick that up. So this might be it for coverage for tonight. Unless somebody comes online. Alright, let's read some more comments. Totally not judging missing it, so this is helping. Thank you. N43XS, I'm in Sacramento now. Search me. Oh, okay. Oh, yo, my guy just finished up. Did they call me? I wasn't paying attention.
Good afternoon, Mr. American 2309, UPN 11, 3900.
American 2309, Oakland Center, good evening, squawk 4252.
Yeah, I'll contact 122.8 when I leave Oakland Center. Have you ever tried plane spotting? Unfortunately, no. I don't have the time to go plane spotting.
Delta 1364, Lee Meyer Space to the south, LA Center is offline, your radar service turned later, frequency change approved, so long.
Oakland Center, good evening, FlexJet 588, how do you hear?
5x5.
Alright, let me see
Delta
if I can find you.
1364, frequency change approved.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose coverage here because there's a big... Joe Manna! Hey man, thanks for the like.
2309, radar contact 75 miles northwest.
Sanjay, thanks for the like. Jacob, thanks for the like. Client, thanks for the like. Connor, thanks for the like. Whew! Have to speak fast in these days. Alright, so... How do I... Well, I hit search, but then it took my search function away.
Yeah, FlexJet 588. Our flight attendant is barfing like a cow, we gotta land.
N43XS. Oh, I see ya. Okay, gotcha. Just like you're at 5,000. Well, no. You're still at Sacramento, it looks like, maybe. Anyways, what are you flying today?
I was talking to my sister.
Yeah, I'm way above you right now, buddy. If you look up and you see a stream, that's probably me. But hey, let's see. You're planning to go to Seattle too. That's awesome, man. Anyways, let's go ahead back to the exterior view. Captain Reynolds, my man, welcome back. Appreciate you joining in. Let's see. Windy at ABQ. I'm not sure what airport that is. I don't know the 3-letter acronyms. I'm better with the 4. Guys, if you didn't know, but I am streaming that on YouTube at the same time right now, so if you prefer that, just follow my page and get my YouTube intro.
Contact NorCal approach 133.95, so long.
133.95, Delta 1425.
I am really hoping that some type of approach or something comes online at Seattle, because Definitely want to get the full experience. Let's go ahead and set this down to, let's say, 20. Let's see, how much longer do I have?
Southwest 3696, LA Center is offline. Your radar service turned on your frequency change appears so long.
I'll head over to Unicom. Thanks for the service. We'll see you next time at Southwest 3696.
So I got some time. I'm going to step away. I need to hit the restroom real quick. Oakland Center, American 1221. Am I able to step away for just a quick minute?
That is approved. Let me know when you're back.
All right. Roger that. American 1221. All right, so guys, I'll be right back. Just hang tight.
Oakland Center, American 1445 with you, flight level 200.
American 1445, Oakland Center, good evening, ident.
Alright guys, I'm back, and I brought my adult beverages.
American 1445 at our contact 8 miles south of Tule VOR, welcome aboard.
Copy, American 1445.
Oakland Center, American 1221, back with you.
Welcome back.
Alright, let me answer some questions here. Clint, I gotta go. We are now starting our pushback. We are using Smart Copilot right now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't pulled the trigger on Smart Copilot just yet. That is the next step. I just want to make sure it works good before I invest in it. Anyways, if you're just now joining, we left LAX and we're heading up to Seattle. We may lose VATSIM coverage here in just a moment because I looked on VATtastic and it doesn't look like there's anything on at Seattle just yet. The closest to Seattle is Vancouver, but that is not in the controller area that I can join. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Hopefully there's some type of tower or something. Anyways, what's that Smart Copilot? So Smart Copilot, if both people have Smart Copilot, that means that basically I can fly as a captain, and then you can also join if you hop online and then fly as my co-pilot, and basically our both planes sync. You have to have the same
440
plane.
better contact lost.
You have to have the same plane. You have to have a license with Smart Copilot, and then you have to sync each other up online, and then basically you can either take control of the airplane or I can, and it's basically like we're flying in the same airplane. Same trip, everything. Hey Jason, hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Good talking to you. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Catch you tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming on VATSIM again tomorrow. I keep getting requests to stream in the Philippines on VATSIM, so that may be what I do. I'm not sure. I'm always down for the practice. Anyways, now that I'm back, I'm going to indulge in my adult beverages. So guys, if you sit in a chair a lot, and you not only do work and then stream at nighttime, I highly recommend getting the chair that I just got, because it is extremely comfortable. Only time will tell of how it lasts. The last chair I had was probably 12 years old, and like the skin was peeling off of. That's why you didn't see it in my my cockpit image that I posted on my Facebook page of like my flight setup and everything, because it absolutely looked like I was I don't know, I found it on the side of the street.
Alaska 440 radar service terminated, frequency change approved. So long.
I'm going to say Alaska 440.
American 1221 Seattle Center is offline. Your radar service terminated, frequency change approved. So long.
American 120 1221. Hey, thanks for the great service. See you later.
You too.
Alright, so now I am back on Unicom, which sucks. I kind of wanted to listen to traffic.
Center will be right back.
22800. Alright. Hopefully there's somebody that gets on. That way they can take over. I don't know. I'll have to keep watching who signs on to VATSIM. That way I can try and keep it realistic. I don't know the name of that mountain. I probably should. It's right in front of me. Say Mount Shasta. God, I cannot read that small. That's or that small. Yeah, I believe that does say Mount Shasta. So we're just now passing over. Looks like we're about to pass over the Redding area. So if you're from Redding, California, welcome to the channel. Mate Rainier. Mount Rain? No. I think it's called Mount Shasta. Yeah, it looks like Mount Shasta, which I didn't even know was a mount. So I don't really fly on West Coast any. Hey Mo, or Captain Reynolds, whatever you prefer to get called. Let me know what you prefer. Anyways. I'm liking it very much. I've actually been doing it a lot offline. I just, this is my first actual live stream on VATSIM. I said once I hit 1,000 followers, then I would start streaming VATSIM, so a little past due, and here it is. I'm having a good time. It's definitely a learning curve, but I think my biggest issue is running into pilots or ATCs that are extremely quiet, even though I can turn up the volume all the way. I think that's my biggest issue. But God, I keep saying but anyways, apologize about that. I'm trying to think about too many things at one time. Too much shit going on in my head. So yeah, I was doing this flight from LAX to Seattle, thinking that I would have a lot more, what is it called, feedback via VATSIM. I'm definitely going to have to watch out for all the events around VATSIM. That way I can catch it during busy times and everything. And get some more experience. My biggest issue right now is just the descent into the airports. Memorizing what to say during, you know, calling out the stars and everything, and I've got it pretty much down pat. I have to hear something more than once for me to really remember it, and that's the hard thing. But like I was telling you earlier, I got a notepad and a pen that I normally write everything down on. That way, in case I miss something, you know, or I can't think of saying something, I have it written down. But let's see. What else was I going to say? So far it's been interesting. I really like it. It adds to the realism. It's pretty quiet without it though. See, so one from CPU system sound. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll try to play with it around more tomorrow. I'm just trying to get used to streaming while VATSIMing at the same time. Let me go ahead and check my flight plan here. We're getting pretty close. Let's see. Got about another 52 minutes, it looks like. And we'll be on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and enter some flight information. Close that out just for a moment. We don't want that. Airport. So I already brought up all my flight charts and everything, so I don't have to do that later. Let's go ahead and refresh and get the latest altimeters and everything. Perfect information. We'll go to next phase. Not really worried about the descent information, but we need to put in decision height is 200. QNH, we're looking at 3009. Already messed that up. God, my half a beer is already killing me. No, I'm just kidding. Why is that giving me issues? $10.19, okay. Gotta transition over. I don't know why. I cannot never seem to get this correct. 10.19. Format error. Hell, maybe I did have it right. I think I know my issue. There we go. I don't know why I didn't get that the first time. Anyways, temperature in Seattle is at 16 degrees Celsius. Winds are 200. 0.04 knots, so pretty subtle. I think that's all we got. So we're going to be landing full flaps at 149 for the VATSIM. Landing speed 144. Can I show you my doggy? Honestly, I don't know where it's at. Laugh out loud. Very well. You can trust me. Hell yeah, man. Try to keep it as level as I can. I do like the landing systems in this because it automatically pulls all of the ILS information and what is it called? Nav frequencies. I don't know why I couldn't think of frequencies. Anyways. Oh, I'm so hoping that somebody comes live in the Seattle area. I wanted to practice tonight. I think there was somebody on when I looked earlier, but now there's not. Makes me kind of want to turn around and go back to LAX just so I have some coverage. Anyways. Appreciate all the support, everybody. If you're just coming to this page for the first time, go ahead and hit that like and follow button. Or to subscribe. And yeah, if you're coming back, welcome back. Hope you like my first live stream on VATSIM. Even though it's not going well at this point anymore. Well, it is going good, it's just I would like coverage at the next stop. Anyways, what's going on new with anybody? Anybody got any news that worth sharing? Fun times, anything like that? Add some bird strike. No, not going to do that on my first VATSIM stream. Maybe later on. I'll do it, but when I'm on VATSIM, I try not to mess around because I don't want my account locked or anything. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at starting chrono. I guess we can turn off seatbelts now. So if I'm looking right, I'm looking at VATtastic, which is a preview of all of the traffic that's on VATSIM right now. And right at this moment, I am actually leaving Oakland Center's range. So maybe one errand. Hey Walter, thanks for the follow. Aaron, thanks for the like. Ignis, thanks for the like. John, thanks for the like. Jomana, thanks for the like. Because you won't get it. Hee hee hee. Yeah, shoot. As long as it's not offensive to anybody. Because you got to remember, some people, their families might be affected by it. So it sounds like we're silent for a little bit. I'll keep monitoring VATSIM, but we might be landing on Unicom. I'll turn up music just a tad bit. I'll keep talking though. If it's dirty jokes, send it to me via PM or DM, whatever it's called. And then that way, you know, we can talk about it that way. Welcome back if you're just now joining. Actually, I need to, well, Seattle Addis is not on, so it's going to be hard to do. Anyways, I already got Saddle's information. Maps. I'll try to keep the map up just in case you guys have a question about where we're currently at. And we'll kind of stare out at the ocean direction. Anyways. I haven't really ran into any a-holes on VATSIM yet. I know they're out there, I just haven't had the luck of it. If you haven't already and you like the content you're watching, go ahead and hit that share button. That way it gets out there. Indonesian! Welcome back. I'm performing that flight that you requested. Yeah, I would say that's one of my main issues is I forget to set that chrono every time. That's why I should probably pay attention to checklists. Francisco, thanks for the follow. So it looks like I just got in range of, it looks like maybe Vancouver. So guys, when you're on VATSIM, even though your current airport that is not covered by any centers, but a center pops up on your frequencies that you are able to tune into, do you guys tune into the closest center that is to your airport? Let me know. Because right now, Seattle, Washington has no cover right now under centers. And the closest thing is Vancouver, which is right on top of it. What is the optimum flight level? Today it is, I think, 3.6. I don't know, the computer programs it all. We can take a look at the computer. Maybe it'll tell us. Yeah, it doesn't tell us. I thought it did. Oh well. So I wish I had the answer for you. So it looks like my viewers on YouTube are starting to grow. I really do appreciate that. Today we're flying at 36,000. Optimum flight level always changes according to weather and load and everything. So we are right here, and we're going up to Seattle, which is right here. Jay, welcome. Jaden, sorry. I don't know what you prefer. Do I fly in real life? No, I do not. I started taking training for to get my PPL, and I had my first child last year, and that put everything on hold. But good question, though. Can we fly on formation on VATSIM? If they allow it. I'm going to maintain my flight, direction. So if you want to join and you can match where I'm at, just don't, run into me or something. I don't really care who flies around me. Just don't mess up my flight plan. Informally you do, but not how you think. Hey, Captain Reynolds, quick question, man. Quick question, Captain Reynolds, if you're listening. So, where I'm landing at Seattle, it doesn't have cover by any area controllers, but the next closest area controller is Vancouver. But it's considered a nearby controller. Am I able to use that controller for departure, or do they prefer if your area controller is not online, then just don't bother with it? Let me know. Go ahead and check out that what is it? 173 miles until we descend, my friends. Go down to what gate in Seattle? I'm not sure yet. I guess whatever I pull up to. Ah, okay, awesome. I didn't know if it was a possibility for practices or terms of practice. Jay, I don't know what gate, man. I'm probably not even gonna pull up to a gate. I'm gonna land, stop at the end of the, taxi off of the runway. Well, no, I'm on VATSIM, so I will taxi to a gate. I just don't know which one yet. Depends if there's ground there or not. Anyways. After we go ahead and get to the gate, we'll check out the landing and everything else via replays. Awesome views though. I do like the West Coast because it's all of the mountains and everything. East Coast is kind of boring. Yeah, so I won't find out a gate until I actually land. And then, it also depends what controller may give me. But this could be my last flight for the night. Depending when it ends, yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Since this was a little bit longer flight than I normally do, I try to keep it around an hour, but this is about a 2-hour flight. Just depends. I don't know if I'm going to be flying after this. So don't get your hopes set up if that's what you're trying to do. I just don't know yet. Gotcha. I will let you know when I can. But I do appreciate everybody who's watching right now. I'm glad everybody gets to be a part of my first VATSIM live stream. K Oakland or K San Francisco are good departing airports for shorter flights to Seattle. Ah, okay. Yeah, so the reason I departed out of... Gotcha, Jaden. The reason I departed out of LAX is because it was a viewer-requested flight from LAX in a American Airlines A321 to Seattle. So that's what I'm doing right now. So those flight requests I told you to put in my Discord, they don't go unheard. It just it has to be within reason of my time constraints. Yeah, I know what a Dreamliner looks like. I actually have the Magnite version of it. I don't use it because it tends to be glitchy sometimes. Whereas, you know, Tolus and the couple Boeing products that I have, they don't really give me any issues. So guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. Are you going to Seattle Tacoma International? Yes. Have a good one, man. Hey, Johnny. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man, and thanks for the donation. Appreciate it. I'll be back on tomorrow night. we're getting pretty close to our top of descent. We only got about 130 more miles. I hear you. I really want to fly the 737, or not the 737, but the 747. I just can't find a good version of it. Well, I appreciate the motion, Jaden, but I fully do not expect anybody to donate. This is a hobby for me. This is not a source of income. Malanishua, thanks for the like. Hopefully I said that not too butchered. Claudio, thanks for the share. Francisco, thanks for the follow. Appreciate everybody's support. Hope you have enjoyed the flight so far. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I've had too much VATSIM activity at Seattle yet, so yeah, it might not happen for the landing, which is a bummer. I really wanted to have VATSIM for the landing. What's better to fly, A2321 or B737? I'm going to go probably... Alright, so if you want easeability, I would use A321. If you want good experience, I would use the 737 because it is very hands-on. Shit. Did it say I almost had ATC? Oh, let's see, arrivals stacked up. So I do see you parked there. I do see an airplane parked at maybe the hell? Oh no, never mind. I don't see anybody parked. Anyways. Maybe Seattle ATC might come on. Alright, the music's kind of depressing. I need to change that shit. So guys, I've been watching some streaming services on Hulu, and there's this there's a series that it's a HBO series, but it's showing on Hulu right now. It's called Ballers. It's about football. Holy crap. That is a good series. And it's got Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it. I highly recommend it. It's one of the best series I've seen in a long time. And I don't say that too often because a lot of them coming out right now are crap. Alright. What the hell was that shit? Anyways. So if you want to see any and all traffic that's on VATSIM, you can go to this website. It's called VATtastic, and it shows all traffic that's on VATSIM. Yeah, I know there's no tower. It sucks. I wanted to land at an airport that had some type of ATC, whether it be a center or local or tower, departure, arrival. It doesn't freaking matter. I just wanted somebody to talk to and simulate, you know, the arrival. Oh well, I'll keep monitoring it. It's pretty dead on the west coast right now. The east coast is actually pretty dead right now too. Wow, there's actually a lot of around Atlanta control, but there's a huge storm on the east coast of the United States right now, and I guarantee that's probably why everybody's on VATSIM. Makes it interesting. There's not a center. VATSIM or VATtastic. VATtastic. Google it. And if you center into the California area, you can actually see me live flying on the map. It's called my call code or call sign is AAL1221. So if you ever see me online, I'm always going to have that 1221 in my call sign, if it's available. Yeah, 1337 is Canada. That is Vancouver. They're not controlling the area at Seattle, though. Are they responding to you like they are controlling you? Mark, hey man, welcome back. It's great you could join back. Sorry, I was answering a question when you said you were back. DL223. Ah, I see you now. Yeah, it is a center, but it's a center for the Vancouver area. It doesn't cover Seattle. Yeah, controller's in range, but there's nothing listed at Seattle right now. If it is, then I'm definitely going to have to pay attention. Yeah, yeah. And that's why I'm not going to be joining Vancouver, because it's not covering Seattle right now, which is a bummer. I really wanted to anyway to track that stuff. The VATSIM stuff, let's see. So it's basically I have Xpilot, VAT, and I'm also looking at VATtastic. Let's see. I don't think I have a window, just a window capture set up. Let me try and just get a display capture. Actually, I need to check. I'm talking too much. So I'm almost to I got 57 miles. So while I'm trying to show you guys my display, display capture. Let's go, display one. Okay, so you guys can see display 1. Let's see if I can drag this over. So I'm looking at this. This is VATtastic. Here's the Seattle airport. This is VATtastic, and this is me. I'm flying to Seattle right now. So I'm about to make a turn towards Seattle. And then my X-Pilot right here is listed with all the nearby controllers, which, if you look here, this is Seattle. The nearest controller that we have is this red area right here, and that is Vancouver. So when you go to an airport that's actually controlled, you have the center, which is the red, and then you have whatever. What is this? You got the approach, which is the blue, and then you have, I'm guessing this is tower. Yeah, San Francisco Tower, which is in blue, this lighter teal blue. And then when you go to the ground, man, they actually have a lot of people there right now. So they got ground, they got tower, and approach, and center. Damn, I should have went to San Francisco. Anyways, that's what I'm looking at to see who's online. So as you can see, this is Seattle right here. There's nobody here. Yeah, there's nobody covering Seattle at the moment, so it's kind of depressing I don't get to use. Yes, exactly. It is an online flight. Yeah, it is a little intimidating, man. You just kind of got to jump into it. I talk to Captain Reynolds about it all the time. He's on the YouTube chat. It is a little intimidating. There's this thing called mic fright, which, you know, everybody gets it. Once you get it down pat a couple times, it's pretty good. I've been practicing not streaming recently, and then this is my first actual live stream doing it. I wanted more practice with it, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get it at this point. So I'm going to land at Seattle anyhow. Yes, Jaden, I do see you. And this is me right here. So I'm just slowly making my way up to Seattle. So let me go ahead and just check this flight plan real quick. Just double check. I'm gonna get rid of this disco here. Oh. Shit. Oh wait, never mind. Clear. Manual. So we can clear that. What the freak? We got 22 miles flight plan. Let's go ahead and just go over this real quick. So this is a good way to just step through your flight plan. That way you get an idea of what you're looking at. this in. Looks like we've got a decent departure or arrival. Anyways, let me get back to reading some comments. I see you on VATScope. Take it slow. The busier, the more insane it gets. More traffic. Things go up a few notches from night light to night. Please. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Captain. So VATSIM so far has been pretty fun. I will have to say it just adds to the realism. So we can go ahead and start our descent here, since we're pretty much at it. What am I looking for? Go ahead and turn on seatbelts. Let them know. We are descending. We need to be above 24,000 for our first restriction. That's good. Yes, I am Alpha 1221. Sorry, I missed your question there, Dexter. Should I get a Antonov 225 or my Dream Lifter? I do not know about that. I do not have either, so I cannot recommend either. Or the Beluga. I honestly, like I said, I do not know. Dream Lifter is free, I believe, so I would just go with that one. Even Jeff Flavingo is using Dream Lifter, and you don't see him fly much free stuff. Yeah, I actually I use Navigraph all the time. It's actually what I use to see all my flight information. We'll go ahead and get rid of that map there. It's nice with Navigraph because you can see, you know, where your airplane is in relation to the chart. It helps for practice. As you can see here, my airplane's about to hit that chart. It just gives you a good idea of what to expect and everything. I gotcha. Yeah, so I know what an Antonov 225 is. I've never used it, and I can't recommend something I haven't used, unfortunately. I believe our ILS capture is 1900 today. It's been a while since I've landed at Seattle as well. Nice sun setting on the west coast right now. Do the charts easily pull up, or do you have to download them all in a So as long as you have the Avitab set up, you basically get all these charts as long as you search, you know, the airport. And basically when you go into your Avitab, they have this little window called Navigraph. All you do is link your account and then it starts showing your aircraft on all the charts that you pull up via the airports. And basically, you know, you type in an airport code like normal, so K Seattle, and then you just hit these little dots button right here, and that will give you all the rest of the charts that you just select from. Do I have any ground crew stuff? I have a plugin called Ground Handling. It's pretty good. I prefer it. It adds to a little bit of the realism. Yeah, I highly recommend updating to or upgrading to X-Plane 11. Because FSX, I don't believe, gets as many updates like it used to, since it's such a dated software. Go ahead and turn on landing systems, get that all set up. So where did I get the plugin? They got a website. I just searched ground handling for X-Plane and it came up with the developer who made it. They have a website. It might be Aerosoft maybe? I can't remember. Beautiful mountain scenery. For our next restriction, and that is actually the start of our arrival of Hawk 7 Star. I need to turn off that sensory thing, because I think it's censoring people for using foul language, even though they're not. So yeah, we were at 18,000. We can go ahead and switch over. Go ahead and refresh that. So our altimeter setting is still 3009. We need to be at 270 knots. the worst part. Can't trust YouTube with its tech. Yep, I agree with you on that. Do you need to get an ATIS prior to arrival to make sure that you're going into an active runway on VATSIM in an uncontrolled space? I assume if something has changed, it was controlled, it'd have you change your approach from the original plan. Also, will you announce on Unicom since no controller? Yes, I will actually announce on Unicom. So, I am just going off of what SimBrief is giving me. According to what I filed, it seemed like everything that SimBrief filed for me is what I used on the way out, so I'm just going to keep to the same arrival. Because it looks like this individual's at 6,000 feet, and he may be on the same flight plan that I am. So next restriction's at below 15,000 at 250 knots. Alright, any aircraft in the area, this is American Airlines 1221, inbound for Seattle, Tacoma, flight level 14, or 14,000 feet. Below 15,000 at 250 knots. Check. I gotcha. I understand what you're saying, John. So it looks like the weather is pretty much the same that it was when I, you know, first took off from LEX. Looks like Delta Airlines is approaching 16 left. Yeah, so I'm going to be approaching 16 left as well. So we need to be below 11,000 by the next. So we're about to cross 10,000 feet and another 1,800 feet. And we'll turn on landing lights. Auto brakes can go to low. Landing systems are on. TCAS is set to below. Transmitting 7101, which is the last code we
Seattle
were
traffic
handed.
Alaska 2627 taking off 16 left.
Seattle traffic, Alaska 1460 clear over runway 16 center, holding short of runway 16 left for departing and American traffic. Seattle.
Seattle traffic, this is American Airlines 1221 descending 10,000 to runway 16 left. Okay, so we just crossed 10,000 feet. We can go ahead and turn landing lights on.
Seattle traffic Alaska 2627 clear of 16 left.
Seattle traffic, Alaska 1460 crossing runway 16 left. Seattle traffic, Alaska 1460 clear 16 left.
Seattle traffic, American Airlines 1221 passing right downwind. 84,000. When is our flaps? Okay, flaps 1 can go 230, which flaps 1 can come down now. So we were within speed limits. At least there's some other traffic around. Yeah, no kidding. It was getting kind of boring there. Auto brakes, engine out, go around page, not going to set that. Time enough, arrival. So our next restriction is when we get to that Bastion. We need to go down to 210 knots before we turn to final. We can go ahead and activate approach. We can turn on We need to go to 210 knots. And I can't remember, our VAP today is 149 and V landing speed is 144. Our next flap level can come down at 200 knots or less. Guys, I think Seattle is on our right side right there. And if you are just now joining for the landing, hope you have enjoyed the flight. And yeah, my first time on VATSIM live streaming, so welcome. I appreciate the stopping. Let me kill my beer here before we make our way down. Then we need to be below 3,200 feet at the next waypoint. So we can go 195 and set speed flat for spoilers. I'm going to slow down, and we can go flaps too. Still watching, waiting for the landing. Hey man, appreciate it. Seattle traffic. This is American Airlines 1221 turning base. Let's go ahead and slow it down to 160 and get the flaps 3 out. Flaps 3, I believe, is 185 knots. That is correct. Full can go at 177. We're about to hit 3,500 feet. Our restriction was 32, I believe. Flaps 3 can come down. Landing lights on. Gear can come down at this time. And flaps can go to full. And we'll go down to VREF, which I believe was 146 or 149. Anyway, gear down, spoilers armed, auto brakes set, flaps down, and we are on our approach course. Seattle traffic, this is American Airlines 1221, turning final, on final approach for 16 left. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this music turned out.
2,000.
All right. Hey, Ian, how are you doing, man? Welcome back from the Philippines. Thanks for the like, by the way. Colin, thanks for the like. Jether, thanks for the like. Anilan, thanks for the like. Christian, thanks for the like. So flaps full, gear down, auto brakes set, and we should have a good descent. And just in a moment, I will go ahead and turn off autopilot. Alright, autopilot is off. Seattle traffic, American 1221 on final for 16 left. So we do have quite a crosswind right now, about 13 knots, so that's why we are kind of sideways at the moment.
Approaching 16 left.
Seattle traffic, JetBlue 63 is an Airbus A321 about 25 miles to the north-northeast, setting up for 16 center, Seattle traffic.
Go ahead and correct for wind. See how we do that, guys? You got to correct for wind.
100 above. 300. Minimum 200.
And pulling throttle back.
50, 40. 30, 20, 10, 5.
So I think that looked a lot worse than it did, than it was, just because of the head shake motion. Alright, 70 knots, and pulling reverses back, reverses off. And switching to auto brakes, or manual braking. Pulling off. Seattle traffic, American 1221, pulling off 16 left. Thank you. Alright, landing lights can come off. We're just going to park at a... Actually, yeah, it was a little bit hard. Dealing with a little bit of crosswind there, but overall we still got there safe. I think it looked worse than it was. Yeah, that's awesome, man. My wife wasn't sure about the signing up for the Navigraph because, you know, that's another thing of stuff coming out of our account every month. But I told her, I was like, it's kind of necessary, especially since I stream and I use the charts for approaches and everything. Alright, pulling right up here. I see you, man. It is late. I'm not going to be doing another flight after this, so unfortunately you're going to have to catch me sometime else. But once I can shut down engines and everything, we can review that landing. brakes are on. Flaps can come up. And APU's on, so let's go ahead and shut that thing down. Alright. Guys, thank you again. Let's go ahead and check out that landing. Taxi lights come off too. Let's go ahead and go to replay mode. Actually, I probably need to sign off. So let me disconnect. Okay. Yeah, it automatically signed me off since I went into replay mode. Awesome. I didn't know it did that. So got a little bit of tailwind there. What's my next flight? None tonight. I may fly in the Philippines tomorrow night because I get so many requests. I get so many requests to fly in VATSIM in the Philippines. So there's two ways of coming in on a crosswind. You can either crab walk or do what I'm doing right now with aileron correction and rudder correction. Yeah, so it wasn't that hard. I will admit it's not my hardest landing, but I think we're good. Let's go back and check this passenger view out. We'll do a couple passenger views so we can review that landing. So I'm pretty sure I've landed in airplanes harder than that in real life, so. Like I said, there was a crosswind, so I wasn't really trying to... There was actually a tailwind. I wasn't trying to float across the runway forever. Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, the landing gear didn't say it was damaged. I do have damage turned on. We'll do a couple replays and then I'll call it a night. Go ahead and check it out from that perspective. Alright, so we'll do a couple more after this. Threshold view, a tower view, and then, yeah. Alright, John, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. I can't wait for this pandemic to fucking be over because I really want to hang out with you when we get a chance.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Yeah, I gotta check when the next event for the Philippines is, because I definitely need to make it. I was supposed to make the one on the 12th and the 11th, I think, or the 12th and the 13th, and unfortunately I had family stuff come up, so I couldn't make it. Alright, so let's go back to the threshold view and take a look at that. And
50.
Stop. Threshold. I love this view. Yeah, I want to say I did have a little bit of a hard landing. I think it was that tailwind that was messing me up. Zaki, thanks for the follow. Faisal, thanks for the like. Ian, thanks for the like. Colin, thanks for the like. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out and see what tower looked like. I don't like that. Let's go up a little bit. And so I messed up that view. I wanna look at it again. There we go. Yeah, so that crosswind actually had me land on the right set first. Damn. Anyways. One more from the captain spot. And after this, we'll pull thrust reversers and I'll be off for the night. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Go ahead and hit that like or follow button, and make sure to catch my next stream tomorrow night. It may be in the Philippines because heavy request to fly on VATSIM in the Philippines.
100 above. 300. Minimum 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
John, thanks for the like. John, thanks for the follow as well, man. Appreciate it. Alright, with that being said, everybody, I hope everybody has a safe day, good night, or good morning, and keep your family safe. And anyways, I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching my first VATSIM experience on live stream.